Hey people, so I decided to do this vlog today because something's been on my mind. I'm just at work right now, so I just thought let me just take 5 minutes out to make me another video. My voice is gone, so bear with me. The sun is so nice today, the weather's so nice. Well, it looks nice, but it doesn't feel as good as it looks. Typical of London, you know how it goes. People who are from London. But let me get straight into the video. I hope you guys are having a good week. You've had a blessed week, and I hope you guys are well. And I pray that God continues to bless and keep you all. I think what's been on my mind recently is that I'm sure a lot of people who's watching my first vlog or been watching my videos are wondering, okay, like, is this the same person that I used to know, or is this the same person I know, or is she suddenly becoming better than us or acting better than us or whatever. And I guess people are so intrigued because they're shocked. People who have watched these videos know the person that I used to be, and they're kind of like, oh, she was always the life of the party. Still am, but she was always the life of the party. She was always, I wasn't constantly raving or going out or whatever, but when I did, I would turn up. I'd be the one that, would be the life of the party. I wouldn't even care what people think of me. I would just go in and have a good time. And my reasons for that would be like, it's been my way to de-stress. I love to dance. That will not change, Any beats I hear, I'll be tapping. That would never change within me. But I guess people are wondering, like, where did this come from, and why now God? And some people weren't prepared for it. This is a journey I've been going through for a long time. And when you're going through something, I'm sure a lot of you don't share what you're going through with every single person. Everyone has their hidden, deep down things that they hold to themselves that they don't tell everybody. You don't talk to, coming out. Not everyone even tells their parents or their mom what's going on with them. Even their own partners sometimes. Sometimes you might have something going on internally within you that you just keep to yourself. And the whole thing with me really is that this has been something that's been within me for a long time. And I've been, fighting my path. I've been fighting what God's been showing me. I've been fighting, what He's been pulling me into. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of fighting Him. I'm tired of Him coming to me, showing me that the life I was living wasn't for me. And that's the reason why I stopped. Stopped, trying to stop. That's the reason why I've taken my past seriously now. When something is pulling and tugging at you, when someone is pulling and tugging at you, those of you that have kids, when you're like your 2-year-old pulling, and tugging at you, going, mom, I need this, I need that. That's the same thing that God was doing to me. He was pulling and tugging at me, saying, my child, my daughter, come to me. I'm here, I can help you. And when I was going to those raves and stuff and doing what I was doing, it was a temporary happiness. When I was doing that, it used to stress me out because I was so consumed about my looks and what I'm going through. Like, I was so consumed with people staring at me, like, I need to make sure I cover my spots. And, like I was telling you guys, I don't wear foundation anymore. I'm showing all my impurities and imperfections in my face. And that's something that I never used to do at all. I couldn't even bear to leave the house. A very, very good friend of mine, she knows who she is, will imitate me and say, she imitated me the other day, actually, when I was telling her I'm not wearing foundation anymore. She was like, she remembered when I was saying to her, oh no, I would never wear makeup again. I would never wear foundation, and I would never leave the house without this, and I'd never leave the house without that. And it was so funny because it was one day I didn't wear foundation, and then it was 2 days, and then it was 3 days, and then it was like, because it'd be foundation, pressed powder, primer, blusher, highlighter, like it'd be all these things I'd be putting on my face, and I'm making myself late for work because I'm putting all these things on. I'm losing sleep because I'm putting these things on my face. And these are the little things that I have to basically share that was happening within my life that made me want to make a change. and back to the raves. That was just a temporary happiness. That was just a temporary thing. You know, it wouldn't last for long. I'd still come back to reality, to the same pain, the same hurt, and everything. And you know, Christianity isn't for everyone. God isn't for everyone. That's up to you. You choose the path you live. But for me, personally, I've been wanting peace. I've been wanting natural happiness, not putting on a front of fake happiness. I've been wanting real happiness. And I found, and my calling was that was going to be with God. And that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I would, you know, I don't want to be a Bible basher. I'm not saying that I know everything and I'm better than anybody. No, that's not the case at all. But what I can say that being different in society that we're in now and trying to be a part of society isn't an easy thing to do, being different and trying to walk in the path of like God. It's not an easy thing to do, if that made any sense. Well, it made sense in my head. And it's not easy. And putting the two together, you know, I was always trying to be a part of the world, always trying to be a part of society, trying to blend in with everybody, trying to do everything everyone else is doing instead of doing what I need to do, following my own dreams, making everyone else happy, doing everything else I needed to do for everyone else instead of trying to do for me what I need to do for me. And that's the reason why I'm at the place I am now, and you know, I'm doing what I'm doing because it's helping me. It's for me. It's bringing me peace. And I haven't been, you know, it hasn't been long since I've been focusing on God. And I'm telling you, the peace and happiness I've had within myself is amazing. You know, I'm not dragging all these burdens and these dramas on my shoulders. I've let them all go because they weren't worth it. I'm giving myself to these things, and it was all bringing me down. I'm giving myself to people that were bringing me down instead of lifting me, and that's not what I want in my life anymore. So those of you that's been watching and you know have seen my first videos, you know, hearing me talk about God and Christ and stuff and thinking, oh, who's this girl? Like, why is she trying it? Or why is she trying to act like she's better than everybody and trying to be whatever? And that I'm not trying to be better than anybody. I'm not trying to do anything, you know, bigger than what you would be doing, or I'm not trying to. I'm just doing me, and I'm going to continue being me, and I'm going to continue doing me. You know, it's like I want the best for myself, and like I just aspire to certain things in life that I know that other people out there can't help me to do. Do you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I have in my mind and dreams and the aspirations I have that I don't think other people out there can do for me. I think only God can help me. And I've tried helping myself. And I'm not saying I'm not helping myself now. I'm just saying I've just realized I can't do it on my own. I need a greater power to help me. And, you know, that's where God comes in. You know, and it's like, I'm not trying to be, you know, everyone says they're 100 in life. You know, everyone says, oh, I'm 100%, I'm this, I'm that, I'm whatever. And I know what it's like, you know, with other people who have met people in Christianity and they're thinking, oh, you know, they're one way and they're another way. Like, you know, one day they're in the club twerking and then the next day they're in church praising God. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person talking and then I'm not following through. I don't want to be a hypocrite. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to be the best I can be in Christ and just continue with that. And, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. There's no point aspiring to do something and not following through with it 100. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no point saying that, okay, you know, that's like someone coming to you saying, okay, you want to be a doctor. You say to someone you want to be a doctor, and then, you know, someone says to you, why? Why do you want to be a doctor for? Like, why are you trying it? Why don't you just be a nurse? It's easier. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, I've realized that trying to live a good life isn't easy. I'm not saying anyone else isn't living a good life, but I mean a good life in Christ isn't easy. It's not an easy path, giving up certain things that you used to do, but I've seen the benefits of it, and simply just peace. That's what it brings me. So I'm not trying to preach to anybody. I'm just trying to speak to you and say to you why I'm doing what I'm doing and the reasons for it. And that's basically it, really, because, you know, it's like, it's been on my shoulders and I've been thinking about it, and I just thought, let me just talk about it. Let me just vlog about it. Let me just speak about it, because I don't want people to think that, oh, okay, you know, up to the other day, I saw this girl doing whatever. But what I'm trying to really say is that this has been happening within me, and it's not something I discussed with anyone, the same way like I didn't feel like I had to discuss it with anyone. I was working on it myself, and it's something I'm still working on, but I'm now in a place where I'm ready to share, and I'm sharing not just with the people I know, but sharing with the world, of those who struggled with this and found it hard. And it's not even just linked to my life, but it's linked to my past insecurities that continues to attack me. My insecurities with men, the things I've been through, the treatments I've been through, and like the things I've also made the decision to put myself through. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was my decisions, but I was so naive, I didn't understand. And, you know, these things have continued to make me insecure about myself and my appearance. And I don't want to be that way anymore. I don't want to not love myself anymore. I don't want to be feeling self-conscious in myself anymore. My video is getting a bit long, I've been talking forever. But yeah, this is a basic gist of why I'm doing this and my reason for doing this. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, I hope that you guys will understand my reason for this, and, you know, comment, subscribe, support my movement. Is my hashtag I've started doing now, I think. Support my movement. And yeah, you know, this is to not just help people who are struggling in life, but to help those who are struggling with albinism. And you know, accepting yourself. And anyone struggling with something that they have that they don't know how to accept within themselves, this is for you as well. All love to you guys. Yeah, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.